Alright, Shalom, giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone that taught me this truth that rule well. Shalom to the elect, scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Qudash Paya, and as you see on this picture, really is from the new trailer that came out by Alex Garland called Civil War. Movie coming out April 26. And you see how they had these predictive programmings with these flicks coming out, just like the other one that me and the brother watched, Leave the World Behind, which is the old world, right? Because things are happening. They're trying to come in with this new reset, great reset, and it's a sequence of events, prophetic events that's going on around the world, and everything is gonna hit full throttle over here in Babylon the Great, which is known as America, and before I go into that, let's and as you can see, you got militaries on top of the Statue of Liberty, right? These people's liberties is about to get taken away. There's the book, and we're gonna go through the book of St. Mark, the 13th chapter. And I got some things written. I mean, Lord willing, we get through it, go through the spirit, but this is the book of St. Mark, chapter 13, verse 1. And as he went out of the temple, one of his disciples saith unto him, Master, see what manner of stones and what buildings are here? And Yahushua answering, said unto him, Seest thou these great buildings? There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And during that time, that society has collapsed, like the Greek, Romans, and all these different kingdoms had collapsed. But Yahushua also, twofold, could reference as over here, Babylon the Great, because it's never going to be rebuilt. Just like you see monuments and people visiting different buildings, Colosseums that's destroyed, that was in the ancient time. There's not going to be none of that left. Alright? No. The only memorial is going to be the destruction. Alright? It says, And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives over against the temple, Peter and James and John and Andrew asked him privately, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign when all these things shall be fulfilled? Because you also have St. Matthew, the 24th chapter, and St. Luke, the 21st chapter, that goes into the same thing we're reading, just in a different form of how they perceive, how they wrote it. Because the prophets, the disciples went up to Yahushua to ask him, when shall the end be? When shall the... Matter of fact, real quick, let's go to it. Real quick, this is the book of St. Matthew 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming? Right? Meaning, when he comes back, because obviously Yahushua was already there in the flesh. But when Yahushua comes back, he's not going to meet thee as a man. Alright? And of the end of the world. Okay? And real quick, let's get how it says. And then we're going to go through Mark. Slack here. Tells you the same, St. Luke 21 and 7, and they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be, and what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass? So, and then it goes through the chapters, throughout the chapter, what we're about to read. Alright? So, the prophets back then was concerned about the end days and the latter days, which is now. Alright, verse 2, and Yahushua answering said unto him, seest thou these? Matter of fact, no. This is verse 5. And Yahushua answering them began to say, take heed lest any man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, meaning in the Hebrew, Hamashiach, the anointed, like the anointed one, right? And shall deceive many. You got many false leaders, right, that set up, that may know the Israelites, but doing things for filthy lucre's sake, paid off, because you got agents as well. So that's why you got to be aware, it's about the doctrine, and then how you move, how you apply it, and everything else. It says, and when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet. So you got wars and rumors of wars, and Putin just stated that, this war that's going on with Ukraine and everything is going to escalate this year coming up, 2024. It's going to escalate to these European nations, right? So that's going to get big, because that, with the wars over there in EU, that's going to also affect the economy and everything else over here in America, Babylon the Great. And also China declared that they're going to fully take back Taiwan, and what? America relies on them for, like, chips, that goes in phones, right? Things like that, watches, even aircraft, so, but that's a big thing, as well as, with the war happening with Iran and whatnot, Israel and all that, because the Lord is stirring up the spirit of the kings of the earth. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows, and we've been seeing this. Different earthquakes, different volcanic eruptions, different weird weather, phenomenons, hail and whatnot, different signs in the skies. You see? You got, hey, it says, what did it say? It says famines and troubles. We also got pestilences. I just read that they shutting down one of the big Mount Sinai hospitals over there in New York, and people are mad because of how is it going to affect their neighborhoods. So, hey man. But it says, but take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils, and in the synagogues ye shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them. So with this word going out, this is why they're trying to push the truth from going out, because it's exposing everything, and they're trying to hide it, right, by creating the narratives and distracting the people from the bigger picture, and so scripture speak about his word shall go, reach to the gates of the nobles. You see? So they trying to what? Destroy platforms, pass bills to, create more censorship, because you also got whistleblowers, people that are digging in deep on certain things, agendas and whatnot, and the masses is waking up, But it says, but really the Lord's dealing with the elect. Alright, primarily. Now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father, the son, and children shall rise up against their parents and shall cause them to be put to death. And you seen that during 2020 with the lockdowns. People, brothers couldn't even get into their mom's houses, showing you a division. And Yahushua said, "What I come not to send peace on the earth, but a sword, or rather division," roughly paraphrasing. And when there is plagues and famines and things of that nature, you're gonna see people's true colors come out. Especially when they can't eat. Right? There's gonna be mass divisions. You have even with the brother Elder Bro Amawangabal over there in the main camp that posted a video with Esau's regular neighborhood Edomites in these Humvee like military trucks with all these equipped army weapons, and one of the Jakes was recording it. But you're gonna see more civil unrest, right? Wars in the streets, neighbors rising up against neighbors and things of that nature, civil war. And then you have all these foreign troops being brought over here from around the world, which we know, those that are in the know, because what the scriptures say, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. They're gonna be these UN troops, right? Blue helmets, so-called peacekeepers. There ain't gonna be no peace, man. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we're not saved yet like them Christians say, "Oh, I'm saved by the blood." No, you ain't saved yet. Scriptures say, he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Endure what? Primarily Jacob's troubles. Troubled times is coming. We just read this is the beginning of sorrows. Alright? It says, but when ye shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel, the prophet standing where it ought not, let him that readeth understand. Then let them that be in Judea flee to the mountains. Alright, and let him that is on the on the housetop not go down unto the house, neither enter therein to take anything out of his house. Right? Because you're gonna be on the run. Right? Because if there's civil or war, civil unrest, what you think that's gonna bring? Martial law. Right? And you see how they shutting down different highways, right? Because of alerts, T alerts, right? Shutting down different transits. Hey, scripture say, a man shall desire to go to a city and shall not be able. So shit's gonna get shut down. And then they have these new V's, new ailments going around, right? So, hey, you gotta watch as well as pray. You gotta know what to watch for, so you won't get caught up by these traps, by these snares, And this is why the prophets always sent out warnings before all hell breaking loose. And let him that is in the field not turn back again for to take up his garment. But woe to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, which happened during 70 AD, but that's also going to happen again. Because there's not going to be no pity upon old women, old men, little children, pregnant women. Alright? The Lord is bringing his judgment hard. especially towards you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, which are the biblical Israelites, that stiff-necked and that don't want to take heed to the words of the Lord. You have to suffer the consequence when shit hits the fan. You know? Then shall they know that a prophet was among them, as Ezekiel said. For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation which God created unto this time, neither shall be. Alright, so, amen. And then you have 2024, major bank crisis. They're saying to be prepared, Wall Street, So, those are things to be aware of. So that way you could be spiritually and mentally prepared. Not like, Bill Gates coming up with these bunkers and these elites spending billions of dollars on these bunkers, right? And that's being brought out more and more, and people are starting to see it and become cautious. Like, yo, why these leaders, so-called, the leaders of this society, right? The wicked, because this is a wicked society. But those that run it all, why are they building bunkers? What's going on? People are questioning things, not realizing that it's a sequence of prophetic events. You see? And shit is gonna happen like a domino effect, back to back to back to back. And then people are gonna call upon the Lord and this name and that name and try to, but it's gonna be too late. The doors of repentance is closing, man. Alright? And accept that the Lord has shortened those days. No flesh should be saved, but for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days. So the Lord is speeding up the times for the elect's sake. Because if not, then the whole world will be annihilated. So we need the Lord to come back. He's coming back to deliver the elect which he had chosen, and to destroy the 2/3 of our people, for their judgment, for all the BS that they doing now, not having no care in the world, but hey, they've been warned. They can't say that they haven't. Okay? It says, and then if any man shall say to you, lo, here is Hamashiach, or lo, he is there, believe him not. You got people, say, oh, look, this is the anointed, oh, this, go to, nah, man, don't believe him. Project Bluebeam or whatever. For false Christians, for false Hamashiachs, or Christ, false prophets shall rise, shall show signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect. And the elect is, we're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe, man. It says, but take heed, Salakia, but take ye heed, behold, I have foretold you all things. So the scriptures laid out the blueprint, man. Yahushua warned us of everything that's going to come before his second return. But in those days, after that tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give a light, and the stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken, right? Because the scriptures tell you, matter of fact, let's get that real quick, we're going to jump back. Right? The day of the Lord. Salakia, it's over here. I know, just don't know which, verse 18. It says, Amos chapter 5 verse 18, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Right? And when World War III is fully annihilated, when they shoot them missiles overseas, over here to Babylon the Great, so much smoke is going to cover the skies. It's going to be a dark day, man. You know? It's going to be a dark day. Judgment. Right? So you ain't going to be able to see the sun and moon. Right? It says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. Yahushua is coming back with the holy angels. You know? And then shall he send his angels and shall gather together his elect. So the Lord is going to gather his elect, you know, through the chariots, the angels of the Lord, which people call UFOs. Beam them up, right? Come up hither. You see? From the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven. So the four corners of the earth, because you got the elect scattered. You know? Hey, Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Their salvation shall be, you know, it speaks about the salvation. You know? It says it's going to be so far beyond all that they looked for. The people around, like, oh, they're going to be amazed. You know? And those that don't get taken up is going to have to suffer this judgment. The second death coming with the fire. Now learn a parable of the fig tree when you, you know, we could skip that. So, like, man, matter of fact, now. So learn a parable of the fig tree when her branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves. Ye know that summer is near. So we know the season. So ye in like manner, when ye shall see these things come to pass, know that it is nigh, even at the door. The Lord's at the door, man. You know? Verily I say unto you, that this generation shall not pass till all these things be done. So everything in the scriptures must fully come to pass before the World War III and for the hour of temptation, when they cause of all, both small. That's why everything's going digital as well. You got stores, you can pay with your palm, with your retina, you know, you could grab and go. You know, grab and go. Because the cameras there, they scan your face. Everything is databased with your email, your name and all that. You know? But because of the fact that they're going to use the fear tactics of hacking, digital hacking, that's when they're going to try to implement that digital device inside people's bodies. That's going to be our temptation. That's when it's going to get ugly. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day, and it's not talking about the whole earth, right? But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. Only Yahweh knows the time. You know? Yahushua don't know, the angels don't know, we don't know. You know? We just know we at the end because we're watching. You know, we know prophecies is a sequence of prophecies is happening around the globe. Right? It says, for the Son of Man, because the elect is around the globe. But it says, for the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. So the Lord left us his words, you know, so we can warn the people, right? So we can watch, you know, and do the work of the Lord accordingly. You see, to feed the sheep, you know, until Yahushua come back, and you want to be found doing the work. You know, you want to be found worthy to escape these things that's coming. Right? I believe that's real quick. I believe that's Slaki. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Verse 35, 21 verse 35, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Alright, so there you go. You want to be found worthy, man. You know, precious in the eyes of the Lord. Alright, and by doing that is you know, doing the works to the best of your ability. Praying, you know, prophesying, right? Rehearsing the righteous acts, the holy days, and apply what thou readest in your life, that you may grow thereby, man. Alright? Alright, so it says, take ye heed, watch, and pray, for ye know not when the time is. For the Son of Man is as I read this, verse 35. Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh, at even, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning, lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch. Alright, so there's another scripture I got in the highlights where it states, damn, there's so many. I don't even think it's lucky. I might be able to This is the book of St. John chapter 9 verse 4. I must work the works of him that sent me, while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. So, you know, that night is coming when no man can work. We're not going to keep prophesying no more. You know, we ain't going to prophesy while all hell is breaking loose. You know, prophecy is to warn you of what's coming before it happens. If it's already here, why shall we keep prophesying? No, our salvation is coming, right? You know? Matter of fact, it tells you that over here. Matter of fact, Lord willing, we close off on that. You know? But it tells you up here. Let's just go through it. St. Luke chapter 21 verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Right? And you have different animals. You've been having animals leaving their habitats as well. You know? Men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Real quick, let's get the book of Amos. Chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Yeah, because these people, they don't fear the Lord. We're blowing the trumpet. We're warning the people. In the ancient times, they blew the trumpet, a certain sound, to let people be warned that an outside invader was coming so they could be prepared. And Ezekiel 7 and 14 tells you that. You know? But none go to the battle, because people don't believe. They see the oh, they just wag their head, yeah, whatever. Alright, we're going to see. Proverbs, the 1st chapter. Read that and wail. Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord, Yahweh, have not done it? So the Lord is orchestrating all this, man. You know, that's why you want to be good in good graces with him, rather than the elites, the Edomites, the so-called these white people that's ruling. The banking families, you know. Surely the Lord, Yahweh, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. Alright, so, hey, man. 2nd Ezra 15, 2nd Ezra 16. You know, Ezra saw the prophecies. Hey, the Egyptians against the Egyptians. meaning civilians against civilians. So, hey, shit's about to hit the fan, man. So, and so much out there. We're in the age of information. To be ignorant is a choice at this point. You know, there's so much going on. You see these articles I'm showing. So, and then they trying to get Trump up out of office. You know, them mega groups. They gonna try to rise up and retaliate because of that. No, this ain't right. This is our, you know. So we'll see what happens with that. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on with their preparations, right? And things are getting intense. And it's heavy because China declared that they're gonna take Taiwan, and all of a sudden they got a 6.2 magnitude earthquake. So you even got weather weapons. You know what I'm saying? But we're not ignorant, man. We're watching. We're praying. And hey, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call upon him while he's near. Isaiah 55:6. I hope this was edifying. I hope you got something out of it. Straight to the point. Till next time, I'm gonna say shalom.